Hello, good morning everyone to today morning call, Wednesday, February 23 from 2022, 5:47 a.m. in New York. Good morning, hope to find you all well and getting ready for another day. So starting with the overview around the world, we have a follow-through continuation from yesterday, late bounce, okay, with the SP 500, Dow, Europe, Asia. So every single major index around the world is bouncing from the lows, from yesterday lows, and we are on the green. The Europe is up more than around 1%, Asia up more than 1%, Nasdaq up more than 1%, and Dow Jones and SP 500 up between 0.7 and 0.8. So nice bounce from yesterday lows. Yesterday we played bounce with some small caps calls, and those worked very well, and seeing some follow through this morning. Okay, but once again, this is a very volatile market, and so manage your risk very wisely. Looking forward to the agenda, what do we have? Not much, okay. Basically, we have some European Central Bank talking, and also oil numbers, but the day pretty much, at least on US, not much data coming. But once again, we are trading based on headlines, lots of algos, with headlines on Russia and Ukraine, the inflation. So once again, very volatile period. So manage our risk wisely. So let's start with the charts, and starting with Nasdaq. If you remember yesterday, I said that we were on the pre-market session, we were above this support level, okay, and early in the morning we were up here, okay. And what I said that the bull case needs, I put these lines here, okay, I put this line and this line. I said bull case needs above this line, bad case needs below this line. So during the day, if you notice, we were up here on the pre-market, okay. We were up here on the pre-market. We had a nice pop after the morning open, and we faded and had a retest perfectly to the support level, okay, perfectly, and bounced. So these levels working very well. So now what? Now once again, for now we are printing an inside day. Okay, what's an inside day? It's basically when we are above previous day's lows and below previous day's highs. So we are having an inside day. Now that does not give us much an edge here, okay. Not much edge right now, playing for upside or downside. However, okay, we catch perfectly the bounce yesterday. Now we need some more. For the bull case, we need above yesterday highs, above this resistance line, to try the 8 and 21 day moving average for an oversold bounce. Once again, and what I've been saying is that for now we see this as oversold bounce. The trend is pretty much bearish since we break down last month. Since we break down here, we have been riding below the 8 and 21 day moving average. Every single bounce was sold. But once again, that does not mean that we cannot trade up and down and ride the waves on this market. And that's exactly what we have been doing, and we are going over there. Yesterday, for example, we ride IWM 3 times, and those worked very well. And once again, this is a trading market, okay, not no time to be a euro and trying to hold the bag for too long. If you hold the bag for too long, either longs or shorts, you will be in pain, in my opinion. So right now this is a trading environment, so you take trades, build your account and generate cash flow. So when we will return once again into a bull market, we can put some into the long-term account and ride it for some weeks, months, and go on. But in my opinion, it's not time yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe a time for an oversold bounce. That's why yesterday I got some calls for an oversold bounce. So I want to see today if this bounce has some more legs to go. For that, we need above yesterday highs and above the 8-day moving average, trying to touch 21-day moving average. And if extends last week highs will be a key focus to see if we are able to make a higher high. Okay. For now, we have been making lower highs and lower lows. Okay. So I will only flip bullish. Okay. If we print a low, we print a high, we print a higher low and a higher high. Then this can reverse back up and I'll be looking for some swing longs. Otherwise, for now, this is oversold bounce, trying to generate cash flow on this oversold bounce. But once again, the index need leaders, okay? So that's why I'll be looking for the leaders. Apple yesterday, we had very nice trade on Apple for very nice cash flow, riding the wave down. It bounced at the end of the day after lunch. So now for this week, for now we have yesterday lows 162 as the line in the sand. I want to see right now it's at 165. I want to see if it holds above this support line and if it's able to bounce above yesterday highs 166.7, okay, yesterday highs, and I have resistance at 168, 169, 170. I will only be bullish if the price goes and stays above 170 here for a possible resume higher, okay? But once again, for now, seeing this as an oversold bounce until proven otherwise. AMD yesterday showed some relative strength. Now I want to see if that was only one day event. It hit above the 8-day near 21-day moving average and faded. So 119, 120 is my resistance level. Told you also yesterday, it's the 21-day moving average. So what I want to see, if they are able to push price above 120, we have last week highs at 121.88, and above that can go all the way to 125, 130. But once again, I need to see it. Otherwise, if it goes and breaks below yesterday lows, below 1136, I'll be looking for possible rollover 109.89 Friday lows and gap to fill at 105.4. That's the level. Okay, so keeping AMD on watch. Boeing from last week has been amazing. Okay, so we have been riding on Boeing, I believe every single week so far this month. Okay, so here we got on this day, this was on a Monday, January 31, we got calls out of the gate and boom. On next Monday we got calls once again and boom. Last week on Wednesday we got puts. Okay, we ride the wave on those puts and wait what happened next. Thursday, Friday, Monday, boom, big move down. I said that on Friday below 214 to look for 210, 205, $200, and yesterday it got even below $200. So now what? On the move up, you trim profits. Okay, so you cover some of your shorts, you adjust your stops, so you keep riding until the momentum resumes and bounce back up. So for now, yesterday was a big day. Right now the stock back above $200. I want to see if it's able to hold to go above 202 and hold above 202. That can put some pressure. We have a gap to fill at 208.6, so that can put some pressure for a gap filling all the way into 208.6. That's one of the scenarios, but this chart pretty much broken. So if fades below $202, watch out. We have 197.82 and it can go, it has room all the way lower here for more $5-7 downside here potential on buying. Okay, so also a focus. Facebook completely broken, but once again that does not mean that we cannot generate cash flow. Last week I believe we played 3 times on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, okay, and gave very nice cash flow. Pretty much broken, trying to hold $200 yesterday, bounced perfectly from $200.06. Now I want to see if $200 able to hold, otherwise if it breaks down can get ugly, and who knows where this will stop. Can go all the way into 190 or even lower, no one really knows. Bull case only above 207, okay, for a possible oversold bounce into the 8-day moving average to 1.6, but once again pretty much broken, only playing for oversold bounces. Small caps yesterday, it was a beauty. Okay, we start today playing with some puts. Those puts, when I saw that it was not giving follow through for downside, I flip into calls, ride the calls on this candle here, flip into puts once again. I didn't ride close way too soon. I believe I closed around here, okay, close too soon those puts, and I saw those puts going deep in the money, and here at 215 to actually 220 215 I see some shorts yesterday starting to cover the position. I flip into some calls, and here, okay, basically calls 197 from 40 cents the first entry, the second at 30 cents. My average, it was below 35 cents, and I closed some of the position above $2.20 here on this move for a beautiful trade. Once again, trading for a living, you get in, get out, get your cash flow and back into the cash. So beautiful trade. Now what? Now the stock is above yesterday close, 198, 199 is around here, okay. So I want to see if it's able to hold the green. If it's able to hold the green, can push all the way the biggest level at $201, 202. Okay, I will only be bullish if goes above and stays above 202.7 for a move into 206, 207. Otherwise, looking for a possible fade. We have yesterday lows 195.35. That was the level, one of the levels. If it breaks below 195, has room to go all the way into 190. So keeping the stock on watch. JP Morgan also on watch to see how the flows go into the financials. Yesterday, price was rejected at 21-day moving average at 153.20. So I'll be looking today if it's able to go and stay above 153.24 yesterday as of today for a possible push into 156, 150. Lots of walls here between 156, 158. That can be the next supply zone. So something that I'll be looking after yesterday bounce from 150. If it breaks down below 150, can get very ugly, has lot of room for downside. So JP Morgan also on watch going forward. Microsoft, all over the place. Last week I said below $300. Watch out for a possible move, can go $10-15 down. What we had yesterday, more than $15, almost $16 down from breakdown $300 and bounced. Okay, so once again on the breakdown, 1 to 3 days on day 3, you trim your profits and adjust your stops. So now what? Stock at 290 around here. Okay, I want to see if it's able to hold 290. If yes, we have yesterday lows 291.54 and we have 294 as the next level. Okay, and from there we see if we fade. Okay, or if we go above 294, we have around $300 once again as the next level. That's one of the possible scenarios, but right now above 290, if it break down below 290, we have yesterday lows 284.5, and below that, who knows, can roll over, can go all the way below 276. So these names pretty much broken since we break down here on last month. We have been riding below the 8 and 21-day moving average. Every bounce was sold, so continue to see this as an oversold bounce for now. Nvidia, exactly the same thing, very beautiful. Nvidia, I was looking for to fill the gap at 228, still didn't fill the gap, so they are having here a hard time to fill the gap. Right now at 237, what I want to see, if it goes above 241, okay, 241 we can have an oversold bounce to 245, 249, 250. Those will be the levels. I will only be bullish if it goes and stays above 250, okay, for a move here into 260, 265. Otherwise, okay, if not able to do it below 230, $230, looking for a gap to fill at 228, and below that, watch out, can go below 220, okay, so yeah, possible bigger pullback ahead. The cubes, beautiful bounce from yesterday. Once again, one of the things that I've been saying is look left, okay, you cannot predict what is going to be the next candle, you cannot predict the future, but you can trade based on the past. So you look left, you look for the left side. On the left side, yesterday we seeing that price was getting very near this year lows, okay, last month lows 334.15. So we bounced from 334.35, so 20 cents, just a little bit above January lows. So now what? We are having an oversold bounce. Deep buyers step in at 334 once again. So right now the price at 341 around here. I want to see if they are able to hold and go above 342. Then above 342 we have 344 yesterday highs, and above that 347. Okay, 347, 348. And I will be a little more bullish if we go above 348 for a move into 350, 355. Okay, but once again, seeing this for now as an oversold bounce. This can be a double bottom, yeah, okay, sure, it can be a double bottom, okay, yeah, but we need to see it, okay, we need follow through continuation. So for now, once again, keep seeing it as an oversold bounce, and we need more price continuation to tell us what the hell is going to happen next. If it breaks down below 334, watch out, because no one really knows where this will stop, can go all the way to 330 or even lower. So don't forget that we coming all the way, we have lots of room for downside, so it's a matter of perspective and from where we coming. So we have lots of room for downside, but that does not mean that we cannot bounce on the way, okay? Looking for the SPY, exactly the same thing, okay? You look left, and yesterday on day 3, that's what I say, we break down here last week, 1, 2, 3 days, day 3, you take some of the gains, you adjust your stops and look for a possible bounce. That's exactly what we are seeing right now. So yesterday put a low at 425, 425, 426 has been a big level from last month. So once again, you look left and see for possible demand zones. And 425, 426 was a demand zone. So for now, put a low at 425.86. Right now at 432.70, around here. I want to see if it's able to hold above 432. Above 432 we have 435.5 yesterday highs, and if it extends we have 439, 440 as the next biggest level ahead. A little more bullish, if we break above 440 you have 445, but honestly not expect much more than that, but let's wait, let's see. If it breaks down below 425, then it should hold over, and they will probably look to take out 420 last month lows, and it can hold over once again. Okay, so just to keep it open-minded. Tesla, it worked great. Last week I said below $900. If price break down below $900, watch for 850. So breakdown here, actually here $900. Okay, and actually it was here, okay, it break down here $900, and it hits even lower. I said below 850, you watch 800, said it yesterday, it hit 801, okay, so that's the level for now. I want to see if they will build price here, and from there we will evaluate the price at 838 around here, okay. I want to see if they are able to hold yesterday lows, so to support 801, and if they can push above 850, looking for a possible oversold bounce. 875 first level, second level once again around $900 as key resistance. Okay, so if you are playing the bounce, you should be taking profits on the way on this one. VXX, That was one of the signals yesterday that made me jump into IWM calls, okay, playing for the bounce on the market because volatility was fading, okay, and it printed a bearish reversal signal. Closed at 23.36, right now at 22, actually below, okay, actually below yesterday lows, okay, around 22.8. I want to see if it holds 22.8 and goes back into the green, or if it breaks down below 22.8, looking for 22.34 and 21.66 below $22, and that can put a continuation on this bounce, okay. So volatility, it will be a focus. So overall, the market is bouncing perfectly from yesterday lows. I've been trading this market either up or down, so I don't care. I'm not perm anything. I'm a trader, and I look for opportunities to generate cash flow. We have been riding very well, but it has not been easy. You need to manage your risk very wisely. Don't hold the bag for too long, because if you hold the bag for too long, you risk to lose the trade and lose the profits, because once again, this is a trading market. You get in, get your cash flow, get out. You ride the next wave. You get in, ride the wave, get out. And so it's a tricky market. So manage your risk wisely, stay safe. At 9 a.m. on the live session, we will have a more clear view on what's next. So stay tuned for that. See you at 9. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.